Hello, dear Leo. How are you all? Thank you for being here. This is Kathy from Divine Debut. Let's see what's going on generally and in love in the month of May of 2021. What's going on for Leo, please, Spirit? What's happening with Leo as we've entered into eclipse season? Mercury retrograde will be at the end of May as well, so could be revisiting old matters, old situations. What's going on for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node. Four of Pentacles. Your challenge is the Tower. Wow. At the foundation is the Sun. So you've built a strong foundation here. Or there was a lot of love at some point, but there are family matters here which need to change. Recent past, the Moon. So we've got the Sun and the Moon. There's eclipses. We're in eclipse time now, so something could be shown. Something is obviously ending for a new beginning. The eclipses, that's what they are. They're full moons and new moons. What is crowning you? What's on your mind? You want a new cycle, a new journey. You want to go on that journey. You want to take a risk. In the near future, we've got success. So the seed has been planted here. You've created something amazing here, but there's unknown matters here or fears surrounding maybe even a creative venture, something that will bring you financial security. But the challenge is to not feel the miser, to feel that you've got this in your pocket. You've got the success, you've got the recognition. So maybe even the shift could be your thought process, or you're going through an awakening maybe, or someone else is going through an awakening. Let's see the position of you. We've got Ace of Wands. That is beautiful. Surrounding you, we've got the Ten of Cups. In your hopes and fears, the Magician. And the outcome for Leo is the Six of Cups. Leo, this is amazing. We've got a couple of sixes. This is a beautiful energy. I feel that you're sort of been on shaky ground here. The Sun means clarity. It means true love. It means being able to create something, give it to the world. This is your energy. You've built something on trust. You've built something, maybe it was only you trusting, I don't know, because here something needs to shift. It's in the challenge position. The feeling of not having enough, or not being loved, or not being valued. But we've got the card of recognition here. And maybe the shift could also be you're hoping for movement. Remember here we've got someone riding on their horse. So transitioning, we could say, because it comes after the Five of Wands. After a time of conflict, you're hoping for balance and a new beginning with the Ace of Wands, which can mean strong desire. Now, we've got the Six of Cups here, which is the soulmate card. So this is a soulmate connection here where there's a lot of desire, the desire to manifest this. I don't know if someone is in another family situation. This is happy family bliss on all levels. And we've got the Magician, which speaks of Mercury retrograde. The Magician is Gemini and Virgo. Now, dear Leo, some of you could have strong Virgo. You could be on the cusp. Here we've got some Earth. We've got the full card is Aries. We've got Mars. Remember that Mars is now transiting through Cancer. So it's it can be quite frustrating in family matters, or wanting to move house, not being able to. Remember that fours always speak of home and family. But there's some sort of deception here, or lack of clarity We've got another ace here, Leo. This is amazing. Ace of Pentacles, something long-standing, long-term, marriage. But we've got the Miser card here. Someone is holding back, what, on their true emotions. They don't want to see the truth. The challenge is the Tower, for them to awaken from their hibernation. They've been living in an illusion. Maybe you've got the clarity. Maybe they're holding back on their emotions. Remember that the moon can speak of fears, but it can speak of, for me, a very strong connection. We've got the yin and the yang here, if we think about it. When we put them together, we have the birthing of something, right? And you've got an ace. You've got an ace up your sleeves here. You've got 3 aces in actual fact. Right, dear Leo? Let's see what else is going on for you. Let's see what the wisdom of the Oracle has for Leo in the month of May. What's going on for Leo? Leo, please, Spirit. What does Leo need to know? May of 2021. And we've got not for you. Ooh. And it's in the reverse. It's a number 6, which is in the reverse. So I really want to read the message. This is not a card that I get every day. Let's read it for a moment. Number 6. We're reading the reversal, right? Don't chase after what flees from you. Don't obsess over what eludes you. Don't bang your head against the wall. There is nothing romantic about what is unavailable. No prize given for torturing yourself, and nothing to be gained by refusing to see the red flags that have been waving since you began your pursuit. Now, I don't know if this talks to you or the other person. Now is the time to walk away. There are other goals, other loves, other games, other successes waiting for you. The way out of obsessing is radical acceptance and surrender. Spirit wants only the best for you. This is a sign that you have something much better waiting for you. Trust. Now, I don't know if this is you, wanting to move away from some form of a connection. Remember that the 10 of Cups here means 10s always speak of endings as it turns into an Ace of Cups, or this is someone else that you've been dealing with. Let's see, because what's beneath here? We've got the Knight of Wands. So I do see it as a Knight of Wands is Sagittarian energy. There is frustration. There is explosive energies with this Knight of Wands in this deck. This could be someone that's wanting to take a journey, someone who travels for work, someone who's driven by their desires. We've got the Ace of Wands here. Someone who's carrying a torch for you, but maybe someone that wasn't ready to settle down. I don't know. Or someone that's from a different area of the world. We've got the 10 of Pentacles here as well. So a couple of 10s means, obviously, Leo, that there is some form of an ending and a restart. So what's beneath that? 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands, love messages. A sense of feeling abundant. But could it be with someone that is quite successful in what they do? Someone that's quite abundant. Maybe you've been communicating through love messages. We've got the marriage card here. But as you could see here, that we've got the marriage card and then we've got the 8 of Wands. It's as though you're flying away from a marriage, ending a long-term commitment, wanting to go on an adventure and start something new. We've got the Empress here. So someone is a parent here. Maybe this is the 11-11 where the doors open to abundance. If this is not a marriage, lots of pentacles, we've got the Empress, which the Empress is, it's Libra and Taurus. Remember that the Empress is the pinnacle of happiness, abundance, manifestation. Now, I'm not reading reversals. So what I get from here is that you've had your experience. A lot of you may have had a connection towards someone that is at a distance from you. And I feel some of you may be already in a situation where you're ending a long-term commitment. It feels as though a chapter has sort of come to an end here. It says not for you here. So it says stop trying to obsess. That's what the card was saying. I do see on your mind you've got a new journey. Let's see what the Karma Dharma is. Let's take more cards, because the story is going to change 100 times by the time we get to the extended part of the reading, which you can find in a link beneath the video. You can either purchase a one-off extended from my website, or you can join me on Patreon, where you get all the extended for a small price. So let's see what's going on for Leo. What's going on? And we've got the Star card. And the Star card is Aquarius. So there's a sense of freedom here and a wish fulfillment that could be at a physical distance. Now remember, there's a lot going on. And this is your 7th house, Leo, of partnerships. We've got Jupiter and Saturn there. Some of you are wanting justice, or you're going to break free from something that was quite limiting your life, your relationships. That's what I see with the Star here. Let's take the fortune-telling cards. What's going on for Leo, please, Spirit? Leo. Now, the general energy is the Ace of Pentacles. So I don't know if some of you are dealing with another earth sign. Could have some water in their chart as well. Cancer, Pisces. Cancer, Pisces. Let's see what's going on for Leo, please. Thank you, Spirit. In May, we've got bad health, and that's a number 41. Which means that if you've been in an unhappy, committed partnership or surrounding your home, there is psychological problems, because when we have bad health, it could be psychological challenges where a healthy mind leads to a healthy body and the other way around. Usually, you know, when a body starts to bring out problems, health issues. Many times it depends. I would say more so it starts from the mind, a bad attitude or a negative thoughts that could lead to health problems, physical health problems. It could go either way. Let's see. We've got courtship, and we've got a number 4. The courtship is very similar to the 2 of Cups for me. It's like a getting to know someone, okay, someone new. So someone is really missing another person, where there is a soulmate connection here. And they're probably stuck in an unhealthy, committed marriage. We've got 2 4s here. Interesting. And we've got sudden wealth, number 11. And this card always shows up for me. I wonder where my sudden wealth is going to come from. We've got 777, which this is pot luck. Sudden wealth as the portal opens. If we add the numbers up, that's a 19. 19 is Leo. You've planted that seed already. Sudden wealth, feeling financially stable as well as emotionally happy and equal, because you've gone through despair. See, we've got a number 31 and 32, which means bad health has someone is in desperation, maybe even financially or in a committed relationship that they're in. Remember, fives always speak of change. Something needs to change here, because the despair will not behoove you physically or emotionally. And we've got, remember, the 4 of Pentacles here. Let's take some Moonology cards and see what's going on, as we know that the moon rules our emotions. For Leo, please, Spirit. Leo. Leo in May. What does Leo need to know? And the not for you, obviously, someone's been in an unhappy commitment or situation here, and they've sort of obsessed or they felt stuck, but it says Spirit is saying no. A wish fulfillment is here for you. You can always reach out and grab it, okay, as you're leaving a situation that was not for you. You were in a situation that was at an imbalance. 6 in the reverse is an imbalance. We've got time. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. So a lot of you have been under a lot of stress here. We have emotions are running high. Supermoon. Supermoon would mean that the moon is closer than normal to the earth. Therefore, the emotions run high. A lot of stress, a lot of emotions. And we've got your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Wow. First quarter moon obviously means that the moon is growing. You can't see the cards there. So the looks like the Moonology did not want to give us more indications on the moon energies. So didn't give us any signs. But it does say that you're going through a test. It's going to be a very emotional time for you, so take time out to breathe, meditate. Emotions are running high. Remember, with that full moon in Scorpio that happened just a few days ago, we're still in those energies, which is a fixed moon, which is squaring you, dear Leo, so it's not easy for you. Okay. So let's see. Let's take another layer of tarot and see what's going on here. What is going on with Leo, please, Spirit? What is this 4 of Pentacles, which is usually my card of Taurus? Someone needing the security and not feeling safe unless they've checked everything out, you know. Unless there's something in it for them, security, financial prosperity, maybe even certainty, I'm going to say. Let's see. And we've got the 4 of Wands, see? Someone has been in an unhappy marriage here where there's been no sharing of the finances. That's why the Tower is in the challenge position. And we've got the Death card, you see? Obviously, with that full moon in Scorpio recently, someone's needed, and I feel you could be dealing, Leo, with another fixed sign. Scorpio, Taurus here. Mars is also here. Now, Mars, of course, is the ancient ruler of Scorpio. Mars also rules Aries, so someone needs to be the warrior. Even though Mars is transiting through Cancer, changes are trying to come through in homes, in someone's environment. The Death card here. The Death card here means the challenge is to end this transformation and not insist on trying to make things work. I feel that someone is holding their vision here. Yes, their commitment is being tested, but sometimes you heard what the not for you says. There's no point in obsessing here. You need to go with it. Now, I feel that if you're not able to bring the shift into your life, I feel that it's going to be even harder for you. You or the person you're dealing with. Let's have a look at the Sun, which is at the foundation. 3 of Wands, waiting on those ships to come through. 3 of Wands could, it is a 3, and of course the Sun can also mean children. So I'm just wondering if some of you married because of children here. We've got the 3 of Wands and the 4 of Wands and the 6 of Wands, quite a few Wands. What's that moon all about? Because the moon does speak of deception. So someone was not generous with their emotions here. They were holding back, and they're holding back. They're not speaking their truth about what situation they're under here. And I feel that with the Death card in the challenge position, they're needing to leave a commitment or a family situation because there's no value in there. They felt as though they've been trapped or left out in the cold. Maybe they're scared that a divorce will drain their pocket here, because even with the Six of Pentacles, which speaks of a payback or being generous, I feel here someone's been generous. Dear Leo, I feel you've been generous more than likely, or the person you're dealing with. The other person has not been generous here. They've been holding back. Is it their emotions? Is it their money? What is it? This is Earth, but we've got Libra here as well. Why do we have the Fool card crowning you? And you're wanting to take that leap of faith into the future, into your wish fulfillment, which is Aquarius. You've got the Star twice, dear Leo. Looks like the whatever's going on in your 7th house is going to bring you a sense of a wish fulfillment, a sense of healing and hope. Some of you are hoping to start a brand new cycle. You're wanting to go on that adventure. Remember that the Star is a wish fulfillment, but it's something that's at a distance. You've got 3 luminaries here, the Star, the Moon, and the Sun, which is saying to me the changes that are coming in for you are positive, dear Leo. Even though it can be hard, the potential is here for you to succeed. This could also be a home-based business that you've been investing in, and the time is coming where you will feel the abundance. Now, some of you could be just parents where you're wanting, you could be single parents, let's say, where you're wanting to provide the abundance to your children. You're trying very hard to succeed in business. The news is very good here. We've got the Ace of Swords. So this is a card of victory, remember. Now, for those of you that have been dealing with someone maybe that held back because of ego, because of fear, because of, I don't know, if you're dealing with someone that's quite successful in what they do, they're scared of their reputation. I've got a reputation that I want to protect, says this person. Some of you are not sharing your truth with other people. I feel that you're holding back on the discord in your life, maybe the lack of happiness in your home. But we've got an ace here, another ace, beautiful. Let's look at the position of you, because I feel you've got a lot of creative pursuits here and new beginnings, happiness on many, many fronts, dear Leo. And we've got the Hierophant here, which is Taurus. This could be a spiritual business. This could also be you're climbing the ladder towards success. You've got 2 keys here. Changes are coming through in your life. Now, if you were in a marriage or a commitment where you were not happy because you had to do things by the book, or there were limitations, or there was a lot of ego. Now, remember, Taurus is fixed earth, so it does speak of stubbornness. Now, you're fixed, just like Taurus. We've got Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. What's going on, dear Leo? Something needs to change here, and if it doesn't change, naturally, that's why the Tower is here. But what I see here is that you get to see the light. You get to see the light. You've got another choice in happiness or another commitment that's coming through. Because remember that the Taurus card is, the Hierophant is a number 5. Don't lose faith. Keep trusting in Source. Let's take the 10 of Cups, please, Spirit. And we've got the Ace of Cups, 11 Cups. Look at that. I just dropped 3 cards. I'm going to look at them and put them back in the pile. We have the Knight of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and the, did I say Knight of Swords? Yes, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. And we've got the 5 of Swords here. So, dear Leo, you're either dealing with an Aquarius, could be, I suppose, any other air sign, but Aquarius is very strong here. And we've got Sagittarius or a fire sign. Usually, Knight of Wands is a Sagittarius. Could be someone that's at a distance to you. But there's quick, passionate news coming through. Now, we've got 6 swords here, which means difficult news that's coming through is going to put you under pressure. Emotions are running high, remember? And I do see a lot of passion, but a lot of frustration and a lot of anger here. Okay, I do feel a sense of explosion here. Fire and air together. But this could also say that you've got the upper hand. Use your wit, use your intelligent mind, leave troubles behind, leave conflicts behind, and move towards what you desire. Now, could it be the other person that's doing that? Moving towards you? Because the Knight of Wands could also be someone that could be from a different area of the world. Someone that travels for work. Let's see what the Magician is all about, because it's an ace. Remember that the stars are aligning, giving you the power to manifest something new. And it could also relate to Mercury retrograde. So you could be expecting matters of the past to come back, or a person from the past. And we've got the 10 of Swords. For those of you that thought that the door was closed on manifesting this new beginning, you're mistaken, I feel here, because the 10 of Swords, yes, is the darkest before the dawn, but the sun comes through after it. Remember that this turns into the ace. Now, if you've been dealing with a trickster, you're closing the door on them, dear Leo. Could be a Gemini, could be an Aquarius. Okay. For some of you, I suppose it could be a Virgo as well. Virgo can many times show up as an air sign because they're very logical. They use their left brain. You're fearing an ending for this new beginning. You're fearing that you won't be able to manage a situation. This is a fear, I would say. Let's have a look at that 6 of Cups. We've got the 9 of Cups. Another wish fulfillment is here. Wow, 15 cups, right? 15 is the devil. Remember that the devil can speak of using and abusing, drinking too much, taking drugs, trying to zonk yourself out, heal the pain. Those of you that are in a difficult emotional situation, try not to overuse. Even if this is medicine, just take care with that, because there's no point in zonking yourself out. The reality still remains when you wake up. So a little bit goes a long way. Be careful with over drinking. A lot of cups we've got here, a lot. There is a lot of love. As the cards say, emotions are running high. Someone's wish fulfillment is this soulmate connection. Maybe you've known each other since children or a very long time, or someone is in another position because of children, in another connection because of children. But remember that the 6 of Cups is a balance. It's a card of balance. And you've got 3 wish cards here, dear Leo. What can I say? What's at the bottom of the deck? And we've got the World card. So some of you are completing a cycle very successfully. Venus is ready to be birthed here. Remember that we've got a sense of birth and accomplishment going on for you, dear Leo. Or you're dealing with someone that is at a physical distance. So with the lockdown and everything, it's been really tough. But the promise here is for something long-standing. This is the card of marriage and commitment. So is this. You've got so many aces, dear Leo. Who else had a lot of aces? Taurus. So some of you could be dealing with a Taurian. And we've got so many other signs here as well. Aquarius is very strong. Aries. What else do we have here? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So 8 of Pentacles, the Virgo card. Putting in the work, putting in the effort, you're going to get to this end. Remember that these are the 4 fixed energies as well. And still you should be expecting to see some form of a culmination, which is not going to be easy for you, because of course we're going to have a new moon in the sign of Taurus on the 11th of May. So we're still going through that culmination of what's ending. You're seeing it. But from the full moon in Scorpio that happened recently until the next full moon, which is going to be a lunar eclipse, a lot is still yet to happen. So know that you will successfully get to your wish fulfillment whatever you're leaving behind, whoever you're leaving behind, they were not for you. Okay? But wherever you're moving towards, because you've gone through a lot of despair and a lot of challenges here, there is something new that's going to make you feel very abundant and very happy. So, dear Leo, I think I will leave it there, as I will be taking more cards. I'll be taking personalized messages from the Twin Flame Messages by Mystic Moon. I will also be taking the Mythic Oracle, a message from Spirit, and another layer of Tarot. Okay, so we'll see. I'm thinking of taking one more card from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Thank you so much for your support, for being here, for liking, sharing, and subscribing, dear Leo. Sending you much love, many blessings, and good luck. For those of you that are joining me on the extended, I will see you on the other side. Ta-da.